Hi, in this video you will learn how to create custom path looping images effect in PowerPoint 2013. I am Ramgopal from PrezoTraining.com, a site that offers creative presentation ideas for trainers, consultants and business presenters. The beautiful custom path looping images effect you will learn to create today looks like this. As you can see here, you have your brand or your message in the middle and your 4 pictures relevant to the brand or the message. And then on a click, you will see that the 4 images loop around the message or the brand in a very interesting fashion. And this will continue till the time you go to the next slide. It's a very interesting effect to learn, and I'll show you how to create this beautiful effect from scratch. Here I have a new slide with 4 photos of the same dimension. Now, how do you ensure that all 4 images are of the same dimension? It's very simple. Let me go to a new slide. Let us go to Auto Shapes menu, pick up the rectangles tool and then decide on a certain dimension that you want the images to be in. Now you make 3 more copies of this by pressing Ctrl D, 1, 2, 3. Now you have 4 rectangles of the same dimension. Now it is very simple for you to fill this shape with any picture of your choice. So right click, go to Format Shape. Go to Fill option and then go to Picture or Texture Fill. Choose a file and then you can put any picture you want. For example, you want this picture to be inserted, you can insert that, and you can see that that is how you make sure that all the 4 pictures are of the same dimension. So that is the first step. The next step is to ensure that all 4 rectangles are properly arranged on the slide. How do you do that? It's very simple. You go to Rectangle Tools again, pick up the rectangle, and then draw a rectangle. You define the dimension and you can go to Shape Fill and say No Fill and have shape outline maybe in red color and have it fairly thick, like say around 4.5 points. And now all you need to do is to make sure that your photos align with the corners. And that is a very simple guiding factor. And once you have all of them aligned properly, you can see that the pictures are snapping quite readily onto the corners. And once you do that, you just can select this and delete. Now all the pictures are properly arranged. So that is how I have made sure that these 4 pictures are of the same dimension and they are all properly aligned. Now with this in place, the next step is to make sure that these 4 pictures move around in a certain defined path. Now the path is, you start from here, it goes to this place right on top of the earlier photo, and then to this, and then to this, and then finally comes back to its original place. So that is how the movement is going to be. So this one is going to make a round like this, and this one is going to make a round like this. So wherever it starts, it's going to go around in a rectangular path and it's going to come back to its original position. Now, how do we ensure that the motion path is exactly in the right dimension or in the right trajectory? It's very simple. I'm going to use a guide in the form of a small circle. So let us go to Auto Shapes menu, pick up the oval tool under Basic Shapes, and let us draw a small little circle. And then let us go to Shape Outline and say No Outline, and let us have this maybe in white color or in yellow color. The color preference is completely up to you. And then you can place this somewhere in the middle here. Now this is going to be our guiding dot. If you want, let me have this in white color so it's much more visible. I can always make a copy of this, say with Ctrl D, and then I can move this to the next position. And to make sure that this dot is right in the center and middle of this particular shape, all I need to do is select the shape first and then hold the Shift button down as you select the small circle, and then go to Arrange, Align, Align Center, Arrange, Align, Align Middle, and that will ensure that this circle is exactly in the center point of this shape. And you need to do this exercise for all 4 of these shapes. Now here I have already completed the exercise. You have 4 photos. Each photo has a small white circle in the middle as a guiding point. The next step is to apply custom animation. I'm going to close this pane here and I'm going to open the animation pane so you can follow the animations that I'm going to draw here. So let us go to the first shape, then go to the motion path option. I'm going to click on custom path animation. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to start with the center point of this white circle and I'm going to click on the center point of the next one, and then I'm going to click on the center point of the next circle, and then on the center point of the next circle, and then I'm going to end it at the starting point of the previous one. So you can see that this is the motion path. Simple, isn't it? Now let us do it for the second one. I'm going to select the second picture. Now that it is done, we need to go to the animation events here. From the second animation onwards, everything is going to happen with previous. So on a click, the first animation starts, and with that, all the other animations happen. Then we are going to increase the duration of all these animation events from 2 to say 5 seconds. And then let us go to the small arrow right next to these animation events, and then go to effect options, and then go to timing here, and then go to repeat, and then say it needs to go on till end of slide, and then say OK, so that it keeps on repeating over and over. And then you can write your text here. Now that we have done this, let us see how the whole thing plays. Let us go to the slideshow mode. On a click, you can see that all the 4 pictures are moving in the path that we have defined. Now the first loop is over. Now once again they are going in the same track, and then the second loop is over. Now the reason why this is happening, the reason why they are slowing down after every loop is because by default all these motion path animations have a certain effect called smooth start and smooth end. So you need to make sure that they both are 0, and then say OK. Now you can safely remove these white circles so that they don't distract the audience. And now when you go to the slideshow mode, you will see that the movement is fairly smooth, and they are not going to stop anywhere because there is no smooth start, smooth end, and there is a repetition that is happening till the end of slide. I hope you really liked this custom path looping images effect. Having good slides to present is like wearing a good suit in the boardroom. You automatically feel more confident and sound more convincing. You know what? You don't need to be a PowerPoint ninja to create great looking slides like this. You just need to know a few simple techniques to significantly improve the look and feel of your business slides. In Ramgopal's PowerPoint Mastery program, I teach you those surprisingly simple yet creative PowerPoint techniques that took me years to discover through painful trial and error method. Once you know the techniques, you will realize how easy it is to make great looking slides like this in the same time it takes to create mediocre looking slides like this. So please click on the link in the description area below this video to see how Ramgopal's PowerPoint Mastery program can change the way you create your business slides forever. And to get a feel for how simple techniques can make a massive impact on your slides, I invite you to join our free mini training called 16 Snackable PowerPoint Techniques course. It is an easy course with 16 super short emails. Each email teaches you a simple 30-second PowerPoint technique you can implement right away to impress your bosses, colleagues, and audiences. You can join the free mini training by clicking on the button here. So please do click here, and I'll see you inside the mini training.